I made a real mint one that actually sat on my mouth. But Chloe tore it up. Okay. Right, we've got a question that's just for you. How did the liquid diet do for you, and how much did it cost?
It's a UK diet, and it was lipotrium. Got it from Lloyd's Pharmacy. It cost £38 a week, and it's complete food replacement. Yeah, expensive. It's 3 shakes a day, and all you can have is water. That's it, just water. I lost 5.5 stone.
How much is that in
But
pounds?
put 2 stone on immediately. Oh,
Hi. Hi.
Basically £77.
That's £77.
Put 2 stone on, which is £28.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of money.
And you would you recommend it or not?
To weight after. No, I wouldn't, because it does damage to your kidneys. Even for months and months after stopping it, I had pains in my back where my kidneys are and gut problems, because when you start eating normally, the food irritates your stomach. It's really bad. I wouldn't recommend it. It's a quick fix, and quick fixes aren't sustainable.
Okay, the question is, I have arthritis. Is DDP yoga good for me? And I said, yes, I would recommend it because I have arthritis in my knee. I have it in my elbow, my wrist, and my fingers. And they suspect in my spine, but I haven't had an MRI done yet. But every time I do DDP yoga, you can definitely feel the benefits because of the stretches and everything. You're not in agony the next day. And it does, with arthritis, yeah, with arthritis, it's one of those things where you have to push through the pain and keep going, because the less you do, the more pain you're in.
Yeah, I go to my knees, ankles, wrists and fingers, and yoga is good for me. It loosens up your joints and everything, it's good for you.
Yeah. This is a question for both of us. I want to lose 30 pounds before Christmas visiting the family. What diet have any of you girls done that can help me do this fast?
I wouldn't recommend losing it that fast at all. But liquid diet is the only thing that would lose it that fast, but you'll just put it straight back on.
There's the liquid diet, which Jodie's already spoke of, and then there's the HCG diet. When you buy the HCG, you always have to make sure you're not being ripped off. Tie it on a pregnancy test, because the HCG drops contain urine from a pregnant woman. So don't use these drops if you do not use contraception, because it hinders your fertility. I did lose the weight on HCG diet, and I have been lucky enough not to gain any of the weight that I did lose on the HCG diet back. But again, you can't work out on it. Your only form of energy, because you cannot have no carbs at all, is the B12 complex. You can't have sugar, you can't have starch. All you can eat is, and you can't eat the same thing twice in one day. Like if I have half a grapefruit for breakfast, I can't eat grapefruit again. And with your options being so limited, it's hard. It will help you lose the weight, but again, it is unhealthy, and 9 out of 10, yeah, I'm probably like maybe a low percent that actually went on HCG diet and actually didn't gain majority of the weight back after, but that's because I've been on eating healthier since. Our fourth and last question. What is with the moustaches? They crack me up every time, but is there a reason for the moustaches? There is no reason whatsoever. We have no reason for the moustaches. It's just something that every time we're on Skype, every time we're on Skype, we seem to do stupid things like that. So it just kind of stuck.
Well, stupid things, it just happened to be the one that didn't get edited out.
Yeah.
There are many things, we just didn't edit that bit out.
Yeah, we can use 15 minutes, but we have like 30-40 minutes of silliness.
This week, I measured myself. It wasn't dramatic changes from last week, just subtle ones, but we did say last time that you wouldn't necessarily see the benefits weekly. So this week, chest 43, lost an inch. Waist, I lost half an inch, 33.5. Hips, I lost half an inch, so it's now 43.5. Arms stayed the same at 15, and I lost half an inch off thighs at 27. I've been doing the 30-day shred, and I've been doing my long walks, so basically I've done the same as the last week. I didn't expect to lose anything this week because it's my birthday today, but I celebrated Friday, and it takes me usually about 3 days to flush out junk, basically, from my system. So I only lost 0.6 pounds, which is far more than I thought.
Yeah.
I said I wouldn't weigh myself, but I have done, and it was 0.6, which is better than nothing.
A loss is a loss.
I had a blowout on Friday.
Yeah. I lost 6 pounds. So my new goal weight is to lose 40 pounds on the dot. My waist is still 32. My thighs are still 25. My arms are still 13. My chest is still 44, but my hips have gone from 46 to 44. Which I guess is okay, because the main place I want to lose. It seems weird to me because even though I'm losing weight, I feel like my hips have gotten bigger, but I guess it's because they're more toned now. The only thing I drink other than water is when I'm at work, I drink a cup of coffee with my breakfast. And around my time of the month, I always drink cranberry juice. But I always drink diet cranberry juice. But also my foods, even though you can look on my food logs and you can see I ate burger, I ate spaghetti and meatballs, but I've been a critic for this a long time, but I tried it myself and I shut myself up. I had veggie burgers, and when I was like cringing, I was like this, putting it in my mouth. I was like, do I want to do it? Do I? But it tastes like turkey burger. It was actually really good. And then I tried meatless meatballs, cooked in a low calorie. Yeah, it's a meatless meatball, basically made out of soybeans and vegetables. And I was expecting that to taste nasty, but I marinated it in a low-fat marinara sauce with peppers and mushrooms and stuff. And again, I had whole wheat pasta, and I could not even tell the difference with the whole wheat pasta. But I bit into this meatless meatball, and I was like, but it was actually fucking delicious. It was really delicious. It was actually, to me, that meatless meatball. Well, that meatless meatball tasted better to me than actual meatballs, because I like this burst of flavour. It was actually really delicious.
I made a spinach ricotta lasagna, and it was fine, but I followed a recipe that I'd found, and because it had no meat in it, just didn't taste rich enough to satisfy. Do you know what I mean? There was no burst.
Did you try putting mushrooms and stuff in there? Because mushrooms have like that meaty substitute texture.
I put a lot of veggies and things in, courgettes.
Just didn't really do it for you.
It's not enough. No.
But it wasn't something you would look for. It's like I had a soup now. It's a huge American thing too, especially around football season. Everybody's eating salsas, and the cheese dip that goes
On
with
the
it.
pasta.
But the salsa that I've got is only 10 calories per serving. And the cheese,
Mine's fine, I make my own.
yeah, and the cheese is I think 20 calories per serving. But I like to cut up my chicken. I put my salsa and the cheese in the same pan as my chicken and stew it up. And then I turn on the heat some more, sizzle it up, so it kind of like, you know me, like encrust the flavour on there, if that makes sense, yeah. And then I had it with Caesar salad. And also last week I had it on a tortilla wrap too, that was really good. But the whole thing, it tastes delicious, but it was only like 250 calories, including the wrap.
I like wraps.
Yeah, because it makes you feel more full.
Spicy wraps, as you've seen on there.
Yeah.
They do. If I fill up on just normal bread, it's wasted calories because it doesn't fill me for long.
Yeah.
But tortilla wraps do. But I've been making my own salsa with a small red onion.
Yeah.
You know, big handfuls of tomatoes all chopped up, jalapeno pepper, and then, oh wow, it's red peppers.
Basil. I have my own basil, which goes really good with the lasagna.
You're American.
It goes really good on my. Well, the thing with basil is when you got the light, when you got a light underneath your sink, and what are you laughing at?
It's on basil. You're American. It's basil. Remember, there was that fox on TV called Basil the Brush. We call it basil in England.
I need a confirmation of this. Oh no, I need to confirm this.
In England, I think it's just dialects and different.
Oh no, hold on. I'ma call the mother.
Basil.
Don't put nothing in a red, let me say it. Hi Mother Dearest, you're on speakerphone on our blog and we want to get something correct. Is it said basil or basil?
Is it what?
The herb, is it basil or basil?
Basil.
I guess it's just because they say basil in America and I've never really seen the herb until I got here. It's basil.
A makes ba. Not
Ba.
B. If it's
Just like
basil, it would be B-A-Y.
Okay. Well,
Y. B-A-I makes a Y.
kind of like how some people say book instead of book. They say book. Book. But that's our blog for this week. Tune in next week to find out, did Jodie lose more weight? Did Leanne lose any more weight? Let's find out next week on Doom Doom Doom.
Feel free to send in your blogs or dashes if you just want to send us your moustache. Feel free to do
Yeah,
so.
send us pictures of you with your moustache. That will be excellent. We will have a whole segment at the end of your moustaches. That'll be mint.
We'll call it Suits You Sir.
Suit you, sir segment. Okay.